Hello everybody, my name is Digmbot, and today we're going to be taking a look at BattleStorm. So, this is a shmup. It's been out for a couple days now on Steam. It was just patched, actually. Let's go ahead and hop in and take a look at the options. You have your gamma, sound volume, music volume, full screen or windowed, which will instantly switch, resolutions, which will instantly switch. There are a decent amount of them, and then quality presets, which go from low, well, very low, all the way up to very high. Not a fantastic options menu, but it's a shoot 'em up, so I'll give it somewhat of a pass. What I'm not going to give a pass is the black bars at the start of the screen, but we'll get there in a few minutes. Here's your controls. You have your mouse sensitivity slider here. You have forward, backwards, left, and right. I can rebind them if I want to. There you go. You have a shield and you have a nuke. You also have the ability to change the mouse, and you have the 360 pad with more than one setting. Now, I would not in any way, shape, or form recommend playing this game with the keyboard and mouse. It is horrible with a keyboard and mouse. So, I don't mind the alternate setting, so we'll go ahead and give that a try. You do have a help thing here. It shows you have a multiplier, your score, power up, collected missile and nuke ammo, health, weapon and energy, weapon and shield energy / ammo. So there's some interesting ideas here. You'll see I've played a little bit of the game. I've gotten through to World 1, Level 4, so the game also has leaderboards. None of my friends own this game, so they all suck. Alright, let's go ahead and start. We'll jump in and we'll talk about it. Now, I love shmups, I always have. I would highly recommend playing the game the way I have it set with the alternate control method. They have also patched the controls. The was incredibly hard to control, and actually hated it because of that. It's not as funky feeling anymore. It's definitely a twin stick shmup that also scrolls. And the goal, as with most shoot 'em ups, is to get to the end of the level, kill the boss, and in this case also keep your score multiplier going. You'll see that up in the top left it clicks down, ticks down as I play. You're gonna have ground enemies like, oh, here comes a nasty little boat. Left trigger, I can simply drop a bomb on it. Doesn't have so that I can fire, although the ammo on them is somewhat limited. Health pickup. So let's talk about a few things that are gripes I have with this game. I do appreciate the shield mechanic, I will say that, to deal with these guys. First off, I hate it when any game in full screen mode letterboxes my screen. A lot of shmups do this, and I never give them a pass. I hate it. I think it's unacceptable. I have a widescreen monitor for a reason. Let me use the damn thing. Spray gun. You may be wondering why my fire seems to slow down. If you look up at the top left, whenever I fire, that green bar is going to tick down. It will also tick back up when I'm not firing. That is basically like my ammo counts, and when you run out of ammo, you're going to fire slower because it has to recharge. Just keeping that multiplier going. One of the other problems that I have with the game is, while some of the explosion effects look quite nice, some of them look extremely dated, and the foliage textures on the ground, actually they're not even textures, they're actual vertices, are fugly. It looks very dated as far as the ground assets go. I realize, yes, indie game, small team, that's fine, trees still look like shit. Ugh. But I can't express to you guys enough how much they've improved the controls in this game. Before the patch, I would miss multiple power-ups simply because I couldn't get my ship there in time. You're noticing probably that there's a wide array of power-ups. During this level I've had that lightning beam, now I've got my side missile, I also had flak shells, which remind me of air going Unreal Tournament, which is never a bad thing. like that weapon idea. There's some good weapon ideas here. There's also a random shadow right there. The controls, pretty simple. Now here's another thing that's a little weird. When you go to fight a boss, walled off by this barrier thing, you can't actually fly around the boss to a certain extent, like older shoot-em-ups. Also, the same boss you fight at the end level in this world, and you can just kind of knock chunks off of him each little time. It's interesting. It gives you kind of a sense of, I really want to kill this guy, but he's going to retreat every time. So let's see if we can this next level. You may be noticing that as I move, continue stays highlighted. That's because that's where my cursor is. So kind of weird. Max multiplier 91, yada yada yada. And now we're back in the next level, and it's going to be power-ups, which I get that not all shoot-em-ups like to do continuity, but it's always a pet bugbear of mine, something I don't care for. Purely a subjective thing. Now, one thing I do appreciate is the ability to save your multiplier, so you can pick up one of those save orbs if it pops up and stop your multiplier from decreasing past a certain point. Let's upgrade my bullets. Let's kill this boat. And as any good shmup should, the game's not afraid to throw a ton of stuff at you, so. Another thing I'm not a huge fan of is the music. Now, I just don't like this kind of music. I typically will have it turned off for a game like this and just leave the sound effects on. Okay, this is getting annoying. Play my own music in the background. Oh my god, go away. Jesus, this thing is... And let's nuke everything. There you go. Whenever you're getting annoyed, nuke things. I also have cluster bombs enabled. Auto lasers are nice. One thing I might like to see is some slightly different patterns to some of the enemies. They get a little predictable after a while, and I understand that shmups are about pattern recognition, but I do like to see things varied up sometimes. Now, of course, there are the second worlds, the third and fourth and fifth. And while it doesn't appear that this would be an incredibly long game, I mean, how long do you need to shoot 'em up to actually be? Bonus points. I would have rather had a weapon out of that, but, I mean... And that, I let my combo reset. Those little ships get a lot easier to take out when you have triple fire, though. And we missed a power up. Lovely. While it doesn't have some of the, really cool mechanics, really interesting, intricate mechanics, I would say, of something like Ikaruga or other games, it reminds me more of kind of old school R-Type and Gradius, and the fact that it's simply about kill the enemy, get to the boss, except it's done from a top-down view, and we are almost dead, so this fight's probably going to go extremely poorly. Because now he's got crap tons of lasers. Plink, 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 plink. Oh, no, I think we got... Yep, he's going to run away again. Alright. Let's see what World 2 has in store for us, folks. Ah, it's winter. I already like the foliage much better. Is this the same song? This sounds like the same song. Does this game only have one music track? Things are getting a lot more hectic, though. which I like. Nice ramping up of difficulty. You die. So I have my nuke back. You get 1 per level. As near as I can tell, there may be a really rare power-up that gives you another one back, but I have yet to see it. Oh, you gotta die. So yeah, overall, I mean, this is a nice little distraction. Not a bad little time waster shmup. I've played better. I've played worse. And I wouldn't be against recommending it if you find it on sale now that they've fixed some of the really aggravating things like the controls. I will give the devs that. They took some great feedback. Now, shmup devs, if you would just do me a favor and stop acting like we don't have widescreen monitors, because I'm getting tired of playing with, 3 inches of screen on either side that's completely unused. It's aggravating as fuck. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me today. I think I might play a little bit more of this. I will be perfectly honest, as we wrap it up, I was originally going to roast this game, but they've improved it to the point where I can, as I say, recommend it once you see it on sale. So, kudos to the devs. It's always nice to see them take feedback. If you like the video, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. If you didn't like it because you missed a power-up this morning and you're just feeling angsty, well, you suck. But go ahead and hit the dislike button anyways. My name is Digmbot. I'll see you next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out some of these other videos from Sanitarium.FM and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. The information is right below that big shiny subscribe button.